Child, I do not know why. I need fire to get this Palo Santo burning because it's hot as shit up here in Chicago. Shit, 7:30 in the morning. Baby, I'm sticky. Child, I gotta go get those fans out the basement. Yeah, and just what I need. More smoke and heat in this heat. Greetings, y'all. What it do? You know who it is. Welcome to 773 Oracle and Tarot. Honey, it's your girl, Chi-Town Ronnie, already fussing early in the morning. 7:30 in the morning. Shit, it's hot. Shit. Anyway, y'all, how we doing? How we doing? All right. Oh, wait. You get over here. We are going, before our divine downloads, we're going to be using the good Dr. Dr. Judith Orloff and her Power of Surrender cards. All right? All right. So, where do I want to begin here? Okay. So yesterday we had a live. Thank you all for who joined the live. That was fun. Then I went on to the TikTok and did some readings. That was fun. You know, yesterday we had that Venus conjunction, Venus-Jupiter conjunction. And that conjunction was asking us, what are you ready to let go so that you can receive? Now, that was the energy. Today's energy is asking, can you stay emotionally secure or mature when things don't go your way? Yesterday's energy asked you to give something up. You gave it up. And now you're ready to receive. But what happens when shit don't go your way? And it brings another question. In your relationships, do you do more to be understood, or are you trying to understand? Those two things are very different. Do you want to be right, or do you want to be understood? Have you all have you all ever walked into a conversation and your intention was to either clear the air or find mediation, wanting some type of peace, but then somehow it ended up in a deeper argument? Or have you ever felt just completely misunderstood? Or maybe somebody pushed buttons and then suddenly a small disagreement turned into something way bigger. That's the energy that we are working with today. That is the energy that we're working with today. Let me tell you something. So today's transit, we've got Mercury in Cancer squaring off with Saturn's in Aries. Mercury rules communication. Mercury rules conversation. Mercury rules thoughts and how we express ourselves. Cancer is emotional. Cancer is sensitive. Cancer is protective. Cancer is deeply connected to their feelings. All right. Saturn, the planet Saturn, represents boundaries. It represents authorities. It represents rules, accountabilities, hard truths. And in Aries, baby, you know Aries don't give a fuck about your feelings. Aries are direct. Aries are impatient. Aries is independent. Aries wants immediate action. And when these energies clash, when they collide, baby, the conversation can become emotionally charged very quickly. Today, my little terabytes, today, you are all going to exercise your emotional intelligence. All right. Let me show you what this, give me a second, y'all. Here we go. Yeah, we need some Libra energy. We're going to use the Justice. And right here, are you seeking understanding? Right here? Or are you trying to prove a point, collective? Are you seeking understanding, or are you trying to prove a point? Because this conversation can turn into an argument. Give me a second. Where's my five? Here we go. Five of Wands. Is this conflict really necessary? That's what this card is acting. Is this card really necessary? Because, baby, this is who we want to be. Where's His Majesty? Give me, where's my king? Where's my King of Cups? Come here, your man. There you go. There we go. Can you be like His Majesty? Can you stay emotionally balanced when other people aren't? People may be very sensitive today. Words are going to hit harder than usual. Small disagreements can feel very personal. You know, constructive conversations can turn defensive real fast. And somebody may feel criticized. Somebody's going to feel controlled. Somebody's going to be feeling dismissed. Somebody's going to feel misunderstood. One of the biggest... One of the biggest reasons people argue isn't because they disagree. One of the biggest reasons people argue is because they don't feel like they're being heard. And the moment people feel invalidated, the moment people feel ignored, the moment that people feel judged or misunderstood, the nervous system shifts into a protective mode, and that's for everybody. And that's for everybody. And when that shit happens, the goal of the conversation that changes. The conversation stops being about being understood, and then it starts becoming about winning. Y'all, not every disagreement requires a defense. Sometimes a breakthrough happens when you stop trying to prove a point and start trying to understand the other person's perspective. Yeah. Yeah. Peace is not created by controlling other people. Peace is created by when you can control and master your emotions. So today's energies are going to remind us that we always have the power to choose how we decide we're going to show up. You ready for an argument? Are you ready to clear the air? What are you doing today? What are you doing today? What's going to work for you? Which one of those is going to work for you? We're going to affirm. We're going to affirm. We're going to affirm today to help us get through this transit. We're going to affirm, I communicate with wisdom, patience, and understanding. I communicate with patience, wisdom, and understanding. You know what's coming out of your mouth. You got to think before you act. You got to think before you react. Listen before you have to defend yourself. Ask a question to make sure that there are no assumptions. And baby, right now we're talking about the 4 agreements. Be impeccable with your words. Do not take anything personally. And don't assume nothing. Don't assume nothing. And if a conversation starts becoming a power struggle, take a step back. Take a step back. Not every battle deserves your energy. Not every battle deserves your energy. So you just got to ask yourself, what is it, baby? Do you want to be right, or do you want to be understood? Because at the end of the day, that's what's going to save you from having an unnecessary argument. That question right there. That's what's going to save you from having an argument. So, with that being said, listen, we are going to, where's my, here it is. So, y'all saw my shuffle, y'all saw my pull. We're using the Power of Surrender cards by Dr. Judith Orloff. And this card right here, it says, So there's no numerological aspect. It says surrender to miracles. Surrender to miracles. And it says be open to miracles occurring in your life. Feel and know that these events are real. Let go of any resistance. Let go of any resistance. And banish any doubt in miracles that can happen. Surrender to miracles. I'm gonna tell you right now. You know what y'all? You know what this is giving me? This is giving me my. I was going to say it could either go to the star or it could go to the sun. No, you know what? I thought it was going to go to the sun. No, it's going to go to the star. Star. Hope. Miracles. All of those things. And sometimes, y'all, sometimes the miracle is finding that you can access a different level of emotionality that gets you out of a pattern that was not serving you. Yeah. And we're going to affirm. We're going to affirm with this. I am open to receiving the miracles that are already on their way. I am open to receiving the miracles that are already on their way. That's it, y'all. That's all I got. Baby, I gotta take a shower. Pray that these people wore their deodorant today and make this day do what it do. Remember your assignment. Your assignment is your alignment. Ask the universe to show you how good it can be. All right, babies. Y'all stay blessed. Bye.